Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 2nd July 2025. India's economic growth experienced a slowdown in June, reflected in GST collections, car sales and UPI transactions. However, manufacturing activity showed strength, reaching a 14-month high. Economists anticipate a rebound driven by favorable weather, easing inflation, and potential monetary easing by the RBI. Emirates NBD Bank PJSC, owned by the Dubai government, is exploring the acquisition of a significant minority stake in RBL Bank as it looks to expand its footprint in Asia. The investment in the form of a preferential allotment is expected to be a primary infusion of capital into the Indian private sector lender bank. RBL is 100% publicly owned with several domestic institutions owning small stakes. Shell Lubricants has completed the acquisition of Raj Petro Specialities. This move will enhance Shell's lubricants business in India. The acquisition includes Raj Petro's manufacturing plants in Chennai and Silvassa. Raj Petro offers products for various sectors like power, personal care and pharmaceuticals. This deal will create synergies and economies of scale for Shell. Saraswat Cooperative Bank has approached the Reserve Bank of India to merge ailing New India Cooperative Bank or New India with itself if there is shareholder approval at both the entities. The RBI in February had prohibited New India based in Mumbai from issuing fresh loans and suspended deposit withdrawals for 6 months. The RBI then superseded the board and appointed an administrator for the bank. Later, depositors were allowed to withdraw up to Rs 25,000. The RBI's intervention was triggered by allegations of fund misappropriation by some officials of New India. The net worth of the lender had turned negative. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is likely to declare the results of the Chartered Accountants Final, Intermediate and Foundation examinations held in May 2025 on Sunday, July 6, 2025. As per the official announcement, students can check the results on the ICAI's result portal icai.nic.in by entering the registration number and roll number. Private equity and venture capital or PEVC investments in India fell sharply by 43% year-on-year to $5.3 billion in the second quarter of 2025, compared to $9.3 billion in the same period last year. The decline was similarly steep on a sequential basis, with Q1 2025 having recorded $9.6 billion in deal value. Deal volumes in Q2 2025 stood at 248, reflecting a 10% drop compared to Q2 2024 and an 8% decline from the previous quarter. For the first half of 2025, total PEVC investments amounted to $14.9 billion, down 10% from the corresponding period in 2024. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.